What's going on, everyone? Jared here. Today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Marvel Legends Falcon Captain America. Now, this is a Target exclusive set to release June 1st. It will be $34.99, and today we're going to be taking a quick look at it. So I've been looking forward to this because I don't have a Falcon Captain America in my collection, so let's get him out. So here we're going to do a quick 360 of the figure before I get right into it, as obviously we'll start with articulation. But before, let me know what you guys think. Is this going to be your new stand-in for Falcon or Captain America or both? Let me know in the comments down below. Personally, I think he's got a pretty great shelf presence, but there's a lot to talk about here, and I'm going to go ahead and get into that right now. So let's get right into the articulation. I do believe this body is a reuse from the previously Toys R Us exclusive 3-pack original Sam Wilson Captain America, but honestly I would say it still holds up pretty well. So let's go through the articulation, see if that still holds up. Starting with the head, it's going to go up about this far. You get some nice upward movement for flight poses, pretty good downward movement. Shoulders are going to go out about this far. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbow. It's going to be a little restricted by these gloves. You get your normal hand hinge. Going to the torso, it's going to crunch down about that far. Crunch back about that far. You do get a cut here so he can swivel. Going to the thighs and hips, not a great spread here. I've seen better. Legs are going to kick up about that far, go back about that far. Double jointed knees. You get a boot cut down here, and of course you do get ankle rocker that goes back that far. Doesn't really go too far, and you get your nice ankle rocker right there. So obviously this is not the main reason why you got this deluxe figure, though. You wanted these wings, and how could I blame you? They're fairly nice. I would say Hasbro did a decent job with these. They peg into the back right here, and they do a pretty good job of staying in. So here he is, wings and all. This is basically the only thing that separates him from that previous 2-pack. 3-pack, I mean. The wings do have articulation, of course. They've got this hinge that goes up and down. You can get, and actually they go up pretty far and kind of tuck in pretty nicely right there. And you do have a hinge here that brings the wings about this far forward and about that far back. If you bring them back too far, they'll start to pop out. But you can still get them back pretty far, for photo shoot reasons or anything. Then let's go through his other accessories of this deluxe figure. I'll be honest, I don't think this is worth the $35 price point as a deluxe figure. You do get his shield, pretty basic shield, but it does the job just fine. And then in addition to his shield, you do get 2 extra hands. Trying to get him to stand up. He usually stands up pretty good. You get 2, one vertical hinge gripping hand and 1 horizontal hinge gripping hand. They're fine. I don't know what he's going to grip. The shield, I guess. So, yeah. That is our Falcon. So, let's talk about the elephant in the room. I'm really not a fan of these deluxe figures not really being deluxe. What I mean by that is you're basically paying an extra $10 for these wings. And don't get me wrong, the wings are nice. You can definitely get some great poses. I like that they come across the front like this. They go back a pretty fair amount. But ultimately there's not really any detail on them, like not even any sort of dry brushing or anything. That would have been nice. And I feel like they could have articulated a little more. I mean, Angel's wings moved a lot, if you've seen that video yet, or if I've released it yet. Oops. And I feel like we could have gotten a little more engineering here. Don't get me wrong. He's going to have great shelf presence. I mean, look at that. You know? I think that looks great. Don't get me wrong. But, is this worth $35? And to me, I say no. So, let's talk about what I don't like. I do not like that this is basically a reuse with wings, priced as a deluxe figure at $35. So, the reuse, I'm not a fan of. The price, I'm not a fan of. And the lack of accessories, really, I'm not a fan of. You know, if you're going to reuse a body, fair enough. Give us some more stuff. Make the value work a little better for us. You know, I'm sure a lot of us are already being stretched thin with some of our budgets and figures lately. So give us a little more bang for our buck, and it will go a long way. Now, what do I like about this figure? I do think his shelf presence is pretty good. Overall, the aesthetic looks good. I'm very happy with it. The wings look nice, and for the most part, they function good. What's new here is good. So I like the aesthetic. I like the new wings. And, I mean, overall, I'm happy with the shelf presence a lot. I think if you're looking for a Sam Wilson Captain America, you will be very pleased with this figure. But there's a lot of room for improvement. So what would I change? Well, for starters, we need a couple extra heads, because this is fine. It's a fine head, but if it's going to be a deluxe figure, we should get some deluxe accessories. Give us an unmasked head. Give us a alternate screaming or yelling head. And, not to mention, he's Captain America. Where the hell is my saluting hand or my pointing hand? Just 2 extra hands would go such a long way. But he also comes with only one of each of these hands. So finish out the pairs and give us some more hands. So that's what I would fix with this figure. Oh, and a little bit of dry brushing on here or something, just so it's not like such obvious plastic. You know what I mean? So that's what I would change. Overall, Sam Wilson, Captain America, is going to get, it's a little generous, but he's going to get a 7 out of 10 from me. So that's the video. Let me know what you guys think down below. Is there anything else you would change? What do you like and not like about this figure? Let me know down below. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.